There is a movement growing throughout the United States which engages young people in strengthening their communities. Youth courts, also referred to as teen courts, are an alternative to traditional juvenile courts for younger respondents who have admitted guilt to less serious offenses ranging from school violations, alcohol possession and vandalism, to minor assaults and misdemeanors. Youth courts give offenders the attention they need to help them avoid making similar mistakes in the future, and give them a chance to make amends for the harm they caused. Youth courts provide character-building opportunities for both respondents and the young people who volunteer to serve as jury members, court officers, attorneys, and judges.
My name is Arla Velasquez, and I have lived in Ignacio, Colorado for about 11 years. And it's a tri-ethnic community, and I myself am Seneca, Cayuga, and Blackfoot, and I'm part Spanish. I really enjoy teen court. It's a big benefit for both the community and the youth to get involved with each other with community action programs.
In the rural town of Ignacio, young men and women come together as a team to create a youth court that unites their community.
The youth court is really an asset in the Ignacio community because it allows for the three different racial makes of this community to interact with one another in a way which produces cooperation and understanding between the elements of the community, and they set the standards of the community together.
Ignacio being a tri-ethnic community, there's tension between the minorities and the non-minority population. They're out there fighting, and they're brought in here, and they see all of us, they see me, I'm Indian and Spanish, they see, my co-counsel, she's Anglo, and you see a whole bunch of other people in here, a bunch of mixed races, and we get along fine, and we work thoroughly, and we're very productive in what we do.
Because we are a small community, there's not a lot of activity in this town for them to do. Sometimes they do get bored, and they can find themselves getting into some mischief. Youth court does give them an alternative to just hanging out, because they can get in there, they can get involved, they can prepare their case, they can talk to officers, they can get to relate to officers other than just somebody in a patrol car driving down the road. They can talk to them, see them as a real person, seeing that an officer is just like them that has a job to do.
The benefits of youth court extend far beyond its chambers.
Over there, there's a power shed, and there's graffiti on it. That happens a lot in Ignacio. We try to keep it as minimal as possible. We've had some cases where they've done graffiti, and as part of their sentencing, they have to clean it up in addition to their community service. Right now, we're heading to the Senior Citizen Center. This is where a lot of the offenders come to serve their community service hours. They get a chance to interact with the older people, and they can learn a lot of life lessons from them.
You bring in a kid who's had a lot of trouble and put him in an area where he would never see, like tutoring youth or I don't know, any one of our community service projects. Kind of helps him realize how small this community is and how every person's help is needed.
I learned how to play chess when I was about 7 or 8 with my stepfather, and I always loved it. I thought it was a great game.
Jared Apodaca came before youth court after pleading guilty to underage consumption of alcohol. He was sentenced to counseling and community service hours, which he chose to fulfill by teaching chess at Ignacio's Youth Center.
Going through the teen court system helped me a lot, being that that's my friends. Those are the people that I look straight in the eye. That's my peer group, and here they're telling me how I'm wrong. Not that's cool, yeah, go out and get drunk, that's the cool thing to do. So it definitely opened my eyes.
It's helpful for the kids that are in trouble to see the other kids kind of as role models. And I've had a lot of them actually, after their hearings, want to become interested in the program and help me out a lot because they've been there and they've got a lot of input that's really helpful, and they want to become involved in the program on the other side.
I strongly believe that being a part of your community means actually solving the problems.
You can do anything you set your mind to, even if it's becoming a singer or an attorney or judge, anything.
It's obviously more powerful to be judged by your peers than it is to be judged by adults.
You know, we're just youth helping youth, you know, and that's what it's all about. I strongly believe that being a part of your community means actually solving the problems.
You can do anything you set your mind to, even if it's becoming a singer or an attorney or judge, anything.
It's obviously more powerful to be judged by your peers than it is to be judged by adults.
You know, we're just youth helping youth, you know, and that's what it's all about.